Good morning, Trekkies. Computer, what time is it?
It's 9:58 a.m.
Ernesto Luton, Director of the Enterprise Project. How are you today? Yes, that is the question. Have you been to the website? And the answer, I think, for a lot of people is no, we haven't been. It seems there's a difference between the Facebook members, which we have, 9,000 now, it's slowly moving up, and are the people that join on the website, which there are 1,000 people who have joined via the website. Because the people that are joining via the website are not necessarily the same people that join on Facebook. And I thought that Facebook was leading to people joining on the website, but that's not so. A lot of the people that are on the website who've joined via the website, the majority of them are not people that have Facebook accounts. So I thought that was interesting. But if you haven't been to the website, you need to get there. You need to read every word. It's taken us 5 years to come up with this website and all the things that we've added, and it just, we're trying to build a community via the website. So get to it, check it out, and get involved. Okay, take a look at this video. We'll get back on the other side.
Step aboard the Enterprise and travel through the galaxy. Imagine stepping into a full-scale replica of the iconic starship, where the exterior appears to be under construction, solving the technical challenges of building such a massive structure, while the interior transports you to a fully immersive voyage on the Enterprise. This isn't science fiction. This is the Enterprise Project. As a guest, you'll spend the night aboard the ship, taking part in virtual missions alongside trained actors who bring the Star Trek universe to life. But this vision extends beyond just a theme park. It includes building the first Federation town, an environmentally friendly, high-tech community where people can actually live Roddenberry's vision of the future. The Federation Visitor Center will serve as our headquarters, security hub, and the largest Star Trek museum ever created. This is a grassroots movement, and we need 1 million fans to unite before approaching investors. The success of this mission depends on all of us. Together, we can make the impossible possible.
When I dream, do I dream? Is that not a beautiful dream? I mean, to be able to work, live, play on the Enterprise. I mean, if you've ever been to the Star Trek, the original series set tour in New York, you get an idea of how wonderful it would be. I mean, to be able to walk the corridors, to be able to be in the bridge, on the bridge, or in the engineering or sick bay. It's beautiful, but to live there, to work there, my God, to live in the community, it's the dream of a lifetime. An adventure that you won't want to leave. And like I said, you won't have to in many cases, because you'll be working on the ship, living on the ship, or living in the community, working in the visitor center. And there's so many jobs on the ship. So many, I mean, real engineering jobs. Somebody's got to take care of that ship. Keep it together, keep it going. Engineering, of course. Computers. Oh my, the computer system it's awesome. I mean, the jobs for computer techs. Everything. The sick bay, the medical bay, it's real. You got real doctors and nurses in there in Starfleet uniforms. Actually, on one hand, performing real medical, with all the latest technology and technical devices, scans, everything, just role playing for visitors. It's the maximum security. Well, if you're a security officer, you're going to be wearing a red shirt. You're going to be working. You're going to have a phaser. I don't know if that phaser will actually work. Perhaps we can find somehow to make a stun gun and put it in a phaser, so at least it has some functionality. But we're going to make this thing as real as possible, guys. But, I mean, that's the dream. So, come on aboard. Dream with us. Let's make this dream a reality. We can only do it if we are all together, 1 million strong. And I know if we get 1 million, we're going to have more. 2, 3. If you can get 1 million, you can get more. So let's do it, guys. And let's show Paramount, what we can do. Take a look at this video. We'll get back on the other side.
Let's not mince words. A serious internal battle is raging across America, and the outcome is dangerously uncertain. If we truly want to fulfill Gene Roddenberry's ultimate vision of a united, peaceful humanity, the kind of world that could birth the Federation, we should have started building that foundation 5 years ago. That urgency is exactly why I launched the Enterprise project 5 years ago. When the conversation shifts to building the Enterprise, the walls come down. Everyone wants to join that mission. The truth is simple. Red and blue love Star Trek. Red and blue love the Enterprise. When we trade our political weapons for construction tools and build this mighty vessel, together we will naturally grow to love and trust one another. The USS Enterprise will be more than a ship. It will be our symbol of essential unity, not just for a fractured nation, but for the entire planet. We cannot wait for fictional saviors. The Vulcans aren't coming. It is our sacred duty to turn this world into the Federation, and as the Federation expands, so does the potential and the nobility of the human race. The deep-seated change we need must emerge from within, but it needs a name that inspires, not divides. It can't be policy change or reform. It must be the USS Enterprise. This ship is our collective, unifying project. Let's stop focusing on what tears us apart and start building the future together. Join the Enterprise project and together change the world.
That video shows you why building the Enterprise can't just be about having fun. It's more serious than that. The Enterprise is something that can pull us all together. I've seen it. I mean, I expected people that would join this group would be a certain kind of people, But when I look at the profiles, my God, even the ones that join and spend their money, money's hard earned today. So when you buy a membership package, it's not because you're rich, because you believe. And when I look at the profiles, I'm amazed. Red, blue, they all love the Enterprise. They all love the project. They all love the idea. And I knew that this is something that could be used to bring us together, to bring the world together. The USS Enterprise, the future, Gene Roddenberry's dream. It can be real, at least in a small area. And then from there, it can grow. So that's why we're talking about the first Federation town. A small community that hopefully will take over the world. Okay, check out this video. We'll get back on the other side.
I want you to see the vision as I do. You've parked your vehicle in the designated place a bit far from the theme park, town, and the replica. You take a shuttlecraft to the gates of the huge Star Trek theme park, and upon entering that gate, you find yourself staring at the biggest Enterprise model in the universe. You enter the visitor center, and this is where the adventure truly begins. Join us, and let's turn this dream into reality. Join the Enterprise Project online today.
And in that last video, she says that you'll park your car far away from the Enterprise and from the city and from the town and the theme park. And there's a purpose for that, a reason for that. Because, and some of you guys are not going to like this at all, but we don't want no gas guzzlers near the park or near the, a community. We want the air to be in that area to be as fresh and clean as possible. So no gas guzzling vehicles close to the facility. So anybody with a gas guzzling vehicle will have to park way far away from the facility and then get shuttled in. But that'll be cool too, because you'll be in a nice shuttlecraft that'll be designed to look pretty much like the Class F shuttlecraft, but it'll be, on wheels. It'll be a 4-wheel, and it'll be great. So you'll be kind of shuttled in, and if you have an electric car, you'll be able to park closer to the theme park. So we'll prioritize those with electric cars. You have charging ports there for your convenience. But that's one of the reasons, because the environment in the area, especially in that town, is going to be as clean and as sustainable as absolutely possible. That's what we're going for over there. So that kind of answers that question. Gas guzzlers, I know you're going to be, man, I can't storm in there and make all the noise. No, you can't. That's another thing, noise pollution. We don't want that near the community. Old people are trying to sleep. Okay, take a look at this video. We'll get back on the other side.
I remember going to my first Star Trek convention. I was so happy to be among all the devoted fans. The attention to detail in their uniforms, the devotion to the series, and for many, the whole family was involved. Every character in the series was represented, and I could swear I heard Klingon spoken in the hallways. It was amazing. I met people who loved Star Trek as much as I did. Later, with the emergence of social media, I began to notice something. People used the words Trekkie and Trekker differently. It was like there were two groups within the fandom. At first I didn't think much of it. A name is a name, right? But as I talked to more fans, I started to understand. There was a real difference in how people saw these terms. It wasn't just about what you called yourself. It was about how you connected with Star Trek. So, what's the difference between a Trekkie and a Trekker? It's not an exact science, but here's my take. Trekkies are the superfans. They know everything about Star Trek. They have all the episodes memorized. They can speak Klingon. Trekkers, on the other hand, appreciate Star Trek for its message. They love the stories, the characters, and the vision of the future. They might not know every detail, but they connect with the heart of Star Trek. One thing I've noticed is that a lot of the original series fans I've met are really into environmentalism. It's like the show's message about taking care of our planet really stuck with them. They're the ones who are always reminding us to recycle and conserve water. It's pretty cool to see how Star Trek can inspire people to make a real difference in the world. And that is what the Enterprise project is all about. Does it really matter what we call ourselves? Not really. The important thing is that we share a love for Star Trek. Whether you're a Trekkie or a Trekker, you're part of a special community. We celebrate imagination, diversity, and hope for the future. And that's something worth celebrating. Me? I'm a TOS Trekkie. Proud and true.
So, what are you? A Trekkie or a Trekker? I consider myself a Trekkie. I love the term. It's, I don't know, it just fits. But, Trekker's cool too. It seems like it's a little cooler than Trekkie. Trekkie sort of seems more nerdy, But, I like it, Trekkie. And I think Trekkies are the ones that can change the world. We got to change the world, guys. No, who else is going to do it? It's not us. Trekkies, I think, are the TOS, are the original Star Trek. I think we're the Trekkies, right? And then if you came along in TNG, I think you could more like call yourself a Trekker. You weren't there for the original, and you couldn't really understand it because it's so corny, right? It's kind of corny compared to TNG's. The special effects just weren't where they were. But for that time period, and coming off of Lost in Space, it was fantastic. But of course, Next Generation took it to the next level. But so Trekkie, TOS, Trekker, TNG, what do you think? Let me know how you feel about it. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this week, guys. I've had some fun. If you've got something to say it. Make a video. Show us how you feel. Make a video about the organization and to help us spread the word, because 1 million members is it's not an easy thing. I thought that was going to be the easiest part of this. But look where we're at, guys. We are at 5 years. Yeah. Yes, we are at our 5-year anniversary, October 5th. And, we are just nowhere near where we're supposed to be. And will we ever get there? I don't know. Maybe the shuttlecraft build will change things. I'm hoping so. And we're getting new members, exciting new members every day that are joining and are promising to help out. So we'll see where it goes, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Okay, guys, until next Thursday, always remember, live long and prosper.